Greek yogurt made at home. Do you think we can do it? Let's experiment. All right. So what we have here is some whole milk, and this is a quart. This has been sitting out for quite some time, about a couple of hours, room temperature. And we're going to make it in my bread machine. It actually has a bread setting. I'm going to pour the contents of this in my bread machine. All right. Now, this is what's going to make our starter. I'm using Faye whole fat yogurt. And basically what you do is if you have any leftover Greek yogurt, save about maybe a fourth of a cup to it, of it to a third of a cup to put in your milk. You're going to mix it up when the milk is room temperature because you don't want it to kill off the bacteria. Mix it up and then pour it into the rest of your milk. So this is what we're about to do right now. We're going to do, oh, wait a minute. Has a skin on it. So we're going to do half a container of this. Jeez. And then we're just going to try to mix that together, get it all dissolved. The live cultures in the yogurt is what's going to actually be the starter. Now, if I pull this off, you guys, and I can make this Greek yogurt at home, that's going to save about $6 off my grocery bill. And that would be pretty darn cool. And for as many, I use the Greek yogurt in smoothies and stuff, but now I'm using it in like bagels and stuff like that too. So I could use a lot more of it. And yeah. All right. Mix that together, get that all incorporated. They say you need a tablespoon per every cup of milk. Okay. Well mixed in there. All right. That's it. I'm going to set this down. We're going to start it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So we have it at setting 17 for 8 hours. I'm back to check on it, guys. Okay, so it beeped and it's done, and it's been 8 hours. So we're ready to see now what it looks like. You guys, I think I made yogurt. Oh, you guys have got to see this. Look, y'all. It did it. It did it. OMG. OMG. All right. So now the next step is, now, okay, because this is done. I could leave it like this and it's yogurt. It's done. I could eat it just like this, but I prefer Greek yogurt. So what I'm going to do is put it in this strainer and put it in the refrigerator overnight. And in the morning, the yogurt and the whey is the liquid in the yogurt, would have separated. The whey can be used for sourdough bread, bread baking and stuff like that. It'll just add protein. You can use it in your smoothies, all kinds of stuff. One thing I forgot to mention, I think earlier, when I was talking about how your current yogurt that you might have left over, like leave that last little quarter, third of a cup in the container to use as your starter for your yogurt. So now this is my yogurt. I can save a third of a cup of this. And then the next time I need to make yogurt, use my milk and do the process in this bread machine over again. So I'm consistently, this is consistently starter as long as it has the live bacteria that makes the yogurt. So what I'll do is I'll take out a portion tomorrow and put it in one of my freezer cubes, like maybe the half of a cup, and I'll freeze it. So I'll have a half of a cup saved, and then I can enjoy the rest of this. And and you can freeze it. That's the thing. You can freeze it, so then you have it to restart your next time, because it doesn't destroy the bacteria when you freeze it. This is so exciting, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I made that. I can't believe I made it. This is wonderful. All right, so we're going to get this in here, like I said, and then we'll let this strain overnight. And then tomorrow we'll be ready to enjoy our yogurt. This made a lot of yogurt too. So I'm thinking I could have one just plain, like how I like. And then the other one I can do like vanilla honey type of situation. Wow. Oh, I am so stoked. All right. So put this lid on. Okay. All right. And you can already see, please don't let me drop this. You can already see that it's starting to separate the whey. That is so cool. All right. So I'm putting this in the fridge, and then we'll be back in the morning. I'm tapping like the influencers do. It is the moment of truth, guys. I was getting ready to make me some waffles and totally forgot about my Greek yogurt. So let's see. Oh, man. Now look at all this down here. All of this is the whey from the yogurt. Now what you can do is put this in a bowl. Got a little weight to it. You can put this in a bowl, add a little more whey back in it just to give it a little, just to incorporate it a little bit. You don't want all of it, but a little bit. And then keep this whey to use for baking and your smoothies. So I need to get a colander here. Whoa, excuse me. For my jar. And we need it smells exactly like Greek yogurt. I don't think that's going to come out like that. I'm going to have to give it a little help. Look how thick that is, you guys. Make sure not to puncture any of this netting on the side, because this is what's helping. There we go. Get all of that beautiful yogurt. I am so impressed with that. Wow. And it is thick too, you guys. Look at that. All right. So we're just going to pour just a smidge of this way back in here and then put the rest of it in this jar. This can be used for other things. I made yogurt, you guys. Can you believe that? This is incredible. There we go. So now look at that. You see that? That looks almost like a whipped topping kind of consistency. That is amazing. Amazing. All right. So I am going to put this in jars. Okay, I'm going to see if all of this will fit in this mason jar here. And this yogurt that I made, it keeps in the fridge for 2 weeks, which is fine. I have plenty of uses for it, so I'm not at a loss for it to go to waste. That's for sure. Wow. And can you think of in the when the weather gets warmer and stuff, when I want to make like frozen yogurt, I can make frozen yogurt bars, all the things. And remember, this is a 32 ounce mason jar. 32 ounces. And what did I use? I used the 32 ounce milk initially to make this. Fills it up to the top. Now, if you have little small jars, like I have some jam jars, so maybe next time I could do some fruit on the bottom, you know, and make my own like little individual yogurts. There's so many things you can do with this, guys. I hope you do try it. I really do. This was so easy. Even if you don't have a bread machine, you can use a slow cooker. You can use your what's the thing? Your pressure cooker thing. I forget what it's called. You can use that. You can use your oven. You can boil it to 180 degrees on the stovetop in like a Dutch oven or whatever your soup pot is. Okay, put it up to 180 degrees. Bring it down to 108 degrees to cool it. Add the yogurt into it. Get it all mixed around, and then put the lid on your pot. Cover it in a towel because you got to like insulate it. Stick it in your oven. Put a sticky note so nobody uses it. And 8 hours from now, 12 hours from now, you'll have yogurt. And you can do that in a pot in your oven. I just had the setting on my bread machine, and I was just curious. So if you are curious about anything, I encourage you to try it. What is the worst that could happen? Oh, good. All right, guys, I got yogurt. I have yogurt. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you make it. And if you do, let me know down below. Tag me if you make it. And I will see you again soon. Take care, friends.